Hey guys, I'm currently recording on the Oculus Quest 2 and I've signed into my Rec Room account, so today I'm going to be talking about the differences and similarities between PSVR, which I've been using before, and the Quest 2. Keep in mind I've only had it for a day. I also don't know how this is going to record correctly, because of course I've never recorded on Quest, so yeah, this might be a bit weird. The ratio might not be right, like it might be looking all weird. I don't know how this is going to work. But yeah, this is going to be basically what I've learned so far. Hey guys, it's me, just checking you're subscribed, because 97% of people aren't, and it really helped me out if you just checked. And if you don't subscribe, then I'll haunt your dreams. I'm going to start off with the controllers. So, straight away, the difference that you'll notice between switching from the PSVR controllers, which are really old, and the new Oculus Quest 2 controllers, is that these are much lighter and much easier to use. And also, if you've ever been in that situation in PSVR where you've set up, you've put all the straps on the things, and then you'll see that your hands are actually backwards. That can't happen on Quest 2 because of course you've got the dedicated left controller and the dedicated right controller, and you've got the joysticks, which is how you move around instead of having to do all this, which is what I was doing on PSVR. For Beat Saber, I'm still having to get used to it, to of course the different lightness of the controllers, and also because the controllers naturally on the Quest 2 are pointed upwards, so you have to point it downwards to make it actually go forward in Beat Saber. So I'm still learning how that works. The buttons, obviously super easy to use. There's two buttons. You've got the main button, which is the PlayStation button, which brings you back to the home screen. Hopefully you can see here. Yeah, you got all the different things here, and then you click it again and that goes away. The headset itself, let's talk about that. So the PSVR headset, obviously very easy to use. There's just a scroll wheel at the back. You turn it to adjust it. The headset itself on the Oculus Quest 2, obviously it's not as comfortable, and it's not as easy to use, to tighten and stuff. I still don't know how it works really, but you just have to tug on these things at the back, and it's a bit complicated, but it makes up for it for the overall headset itself. If I look down, I can see just where my nose is. I can see the bottom of the floor, and you can't really do that on PSVR because it's a lot tighter around your nose area. So yeah, that's the thing. A good thing about it though is that it's pressed against your face, which I really like, because the PSVR headset, it kind of hovers above your face, so you can't move it around as much. But this, you can, if you get it really tight on. Mine's not as tight right now, but it presses against your face, which is either good or bad. It's good in the fact that it's really sturdy and it stays on better, but it's bad that it might leave a mark or it might start itching after a while. But you can always try and adjust that. There's also a different strap you can buy, the deluxe strap, elite strap even, for the Oculus Quest 2, which I'm thinking of getting. I haven't bought any accessories for it yet, so I haven't bought any of that yet. But I think I will get it because it's not that comfortable right now, but it's fine. A quick overview of the Quest 2 is that it's kind of like a computer in a headset, in the fact that I can actually test it now, can't I? There's all these options here. It's really simple to record actually. I thought it was really confusing, but it's actually really easy. You can cast it to your phone so that other people in the room can see it. And over here you've got YouTube, you've got all the things that I've installed. I've played around in Gorilla Tag, that's really fun. And you can go to the App Lab and stuff. And also, where is it? Browser. Here you go. I don't want to quit the app, but browser. So you got Google and stuff, and I didn't know that. I didn't know you could have Google in VR, which is amazing. And you can watch 360 videos. I've played touring cars. I haven't tested out VR chat yet, but I do want to test it, and I do want to play some Echo VR with VR Frontier. I think that'll be really fun. I installed this because it looked fun. But I don't know what it is yet. Netflix as well. I've set up my Netflix account on that, and that's super cool. Yeah, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know there was a browser to it, or that there was different you can install so many different apps to it. Then it has so many more functions than the PSVR. On PSVR, of course, you're going to be used to quick turning and stuff, but of course this you can just move around easy, because there's the tracking so much better, and you don't have to be facing in one position all the time. But as you can see, if I step outside of this boundary, it should, yeah, there you go, give me a warning. I could see my room there, but I think in the recording it just blanks it out. But I can see all my stuff, like my TV's there and my door is there. You can map out your entire room if you want to, so that you can just walk around. But right now I've got a stationary boundary on. You might be able to see it. There's a blue ring that appears around me sometimes. Recording is also a lot easier than I thought it would be, because on PSVR it's incredibly easy. I think on PSVR it is still easier. But on Quest 2, I thought it was like really annoying, like it wouldn't record your microphone, or that's how it used to be at least. But I'm checking up on it now, and it seems to be working fine, except it records in this little box, which is a bit weird. So I've had to zoom it in, so it might feel a little compacted for this video. I'm not sure. It will also give you like a little red light in your top right hand of your screen to let you know that you're still recording, which I think is really good, because there's been so many times, like I tried recording a swordsman video. You might have heard about that. I tried recording a swordsman video in PSVR, and then I click record, and none of the footage recorded. That's why I haven't uploaded in a while, because that was supposed to be a video for Christmas, and that didn't get recorded. But that's really nice to see that it's actually letting you know that you are still recording. Also, when you first get the Quest 2, it gives you, I think it says £20 store credit, or that's what I got at least, because I got Beat Saber for £3 because I got the store credit. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I'm guessing that your first purchase has £20 off it, which is really good. I think that's really cool. When you record as well, you can choose to broadcast it to the Oculus app, and you can put it onto there, so you can save it on your phone, or I think you can save it on your computer as well. But if you want to just like blast it away straight from your Oculus, it'll only let you send it to Facebook, which is quite annoying, because of course Facebook owns Oculus now. However, I have found a way that you can go on your browser, go to YouTube, and then you can upload files to YouTube from your Oculus, which I think is pretty cool. So that's another way of doing things if you want to do it like that. However, it will broadcast it to there with the 1:1 ratio in a big square box, so you might want to crop that out in a bit of editing. And you do need a Facebook account to do it, but I've just quickly made one, and I didn't even have to use my real name, which I think people were quite annoyed about. I just called mine KillerX Oculus. So if you want to friend me on Oculus, you can use that name, KillerX Oculus. Yeah. And also hand tracking. Hand tracking is a huge thing, which I think is amazing. So you don't even need the controller. Well, you do need the controllers, but if you're lazy like I am, you can put the controllers down and you can just use your hands to move around, and they're like controllers. They're not perfect. They do struggle a little bit, but they are actually really good. I don't know if I can show you in Rec Room, because it doesn't work like that, but I think I can show you outside of Rec Room. Okay, here I am. This is like the dorm room, I guess, of the Quest 2. You can customize it. This is my area right now, and I think it looks really good. You got a cozy winter cabin. I think it looks great. Let me test out the hand tracking then. So if I take off these controllers, I should be able to just put them on the ground. Here we go, and then it should just track my hands. There they are. There we go. So they'll look very animated and funny, but then you got that. So that's how you select things, and this is how to access the Oculus menu. You got to make the hand face yourself, and then you do that, and there you go. That brings that up. So then you can go on here and you can search for everything, and you can click on things. Yeah, that's basically what I've learned after one day in VR. I think I'll make an update video, maybe like a month later, and see what I've learned after a month of using the Quest 2. I think that would be quite cool. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.